Oni ba omi akoko hia nkramofo ayi bi ase a do wo kan house ade say eja no waban vote nti no waban tie ne be ya wontu ba onso sale ano ne na so de
aba me na kan asas
o kan house nti wo say free satam ye friend malam jon
okay
na wo de wo na sanka obi kwa akofra obi a elde agekuma wo de nka be ye wo de so sole ane ma so dem ti ozu so no so tumfo ne papa ne otumfo enti sa ne otumfo ba de ozu nya akan de enti ka so elde agekum na ka so de ne na obi de enko frɛ no malam jon wo de wonka wo de ka so mu ehia na
elde agekum
so was ebi no me na ma shante region say ye free ha wo mu nim so no so say otumfo ne wo no otumfo ba dia so ne ba umia enti ozo ne ma so dem ne ama wel da giku
aneda prempe
mesraman say omodam omodam edipo woni ne ma o record ne nananom and wo ma yeye no nipa kro no omodam ne ma ne nana generations upon generations omodam
Blogos ye ka say obi refugee oye nipa be refugee
asa say refugee match refugee obi a free Burkina for no ma ba be gukro me refugee for one obi adi one match o kan Africa ho o say refugee Burkina for no say ska kwa ho no ona o ka o masem o mo baby no ba refugee strangers from stranger
if I say
strangers come to quiet for no madua refugees because Ghana ni akwa bochiri refugee
okay
cause ko edmadi understand e kan na o be ka say gokumi o
now o sanka bibi
kan
I say refugee no referee FIFA na kofa referee number
FIFA akofa referee no e de number
US so we are di Ghana format ye lisu yi
na FIFA the referee free US eba ebibrem ha be di match sa referee no refugee toto nyanya mo mienu ho na etwa
emia
da wa afia ade me nua yi o hwe ye de me nua yi refugee chese metwa obi refugee chese obi a ofri bi ma aso akobi man mu e refugee
toto nyanya na botra nsaba memisa awasefo yes Professor Achisa ya kase obi refugee a oyinipa bay
refugee
yes
ebi obo sekan
obi a obo sekan anu obi a obo sekan anu sekan no mudie
ba wa na de do no
de no
de na no tetrete na de do no
mema sekan
no ma pena me no
okay Wasidi
baba
refugee yes
ebi ofri Togo
tonto nyanya wo se obi ofri Burkina aba Ghana ha ana obi ofri bi maso
obi a ofri maso abobi maso bi a refugee
asemo Ghana ase abodam 7 no President Cook ya do so man no because ya nche enkrofo bi ankosa o mo lai awe o madwuma se ne nsem ne kono nsem ne bi ho a wote a ase ne waso ya chi chale yes say enkrofo ya do koma simon se mo nsa na o start bo mudua
mesraman say omodam omodam edipo woni ne ma o record ne nananom
e bi luma nyesa anyway abusi awon yanko yanim na ene ye ba be special adwuma me pacho what news in a special prosecutor and attorney general ekono who that particular news no that is what I'm going to present to you. Special prosecutor of our country one attorney general e dey see any esan say and say because so court OSPC wo ye den ya obesa dey kwa Supreme Court because any Supreme Court on tiase OSPC ma waka no ya asemu Ghana da bi that ye na nsema ma enye ebi emisa do ababedi anodom pre achi ene mato me boss say data kese pa data na me de ba na chale enye data ketwa to me boss say anodom pre say John Dramani mama mamumu empanyifo no e de Ghana di e to aburo firi Brazil e de ba Ghana eno kan ho bi entina bro akuafo se yento maburo no. But I'm going to use data to whip another mpre. Data nankasa according to the data ye nyina yenim no ye de bebo another mpre under his administration. Ni abehwe se hwan amamuo mu ena aburo bo eye den kese. Hwan amamuo mu ena na import aburo from Brazil. Sometimes we need to take our time and then do all this kind of research and then present it to the same person na wakasa no ne de bisa ne kosa me na na ka say bisa ne kosa de be bom abisa ne kosa enti abusua mama yenko yanim. Before we start no President John Dramani Mahama e de futuo kese bi ama Ghana fo nyina o se bra ye dididi no yenhwe ne yie. President se nyesa anajo 8 o'clock no ma o yira be wo fufuo abeka akpele abeka banku na osianimu de pepa uye no akoda mpa so wanya ne odadi na ne wanya ne udi ada na ne odadi so wase akoto aso president si yare e na de beba minim se na president John Dramani Mahama sa we dietitian so kan ho to ne boase e educate Ghana for say hey ubehia Ghana ni be man na fukutu na ne tofia oso uhia Ghana ni ba nso a hu ne to kese no hu na fu kutu ni yo say anadwidi ekwa entie president.
And so one of the aspects of the free primary health care too will be to educate people on what makes you susceptible to non-communicable diseases, how to change your lifestyle. I mean, if you are the kind of person who likes eating heavy foods, you are not physically active, you are sitting in one place, and yet when they give you your fufu or banku, you say it's too small, you want a big bowl of fufu, and you want to eat it every day. Sometimes you eat it at night before you go and sleep. All those dietary changes you'll be educated on. Please, by 7 o'clock, eat your dinner and don't eat again. If you are hungry, just take some cup of tea or something. Don't eat any heavy food. Banku in the evening, you come from work in the evening, and then your poor wife is tired. Come and do banku, come and stir banku for me at 10 o'clock in the night. Why? So, an aspect of the free primary health care will be education on how to maintain a decent lifestyle. Our fathers and co used to eat banku and fufu late in the night, but they were physically active. They used to go to the farm, and they expended energy. Now we don't do any physical activity. You wake up in the morning, no exercise, you eat breakfast. They used to walk to the farm. You go and take your car, drive to work. When you go to work, you go and sit behind the desk from 8 to 5. You close, you take your car again, you come home. And when you come home, you say, where is my banku? What physical activity did you do to deserve banku? You know, so...
When they ask a president, maybe not president, Mr. President, where am I no here near grow? I said, who describe me pepper from dito. Hey, JM, sign out here. Tina no me no bedim komo na wa sheda dem yakoye case di chiraman foi. Oh, Mr. President. Wanyade o. So den kamene wa o. Ma lodina so timi ye do suwe mo na wo de wo num na wo ye exercise. Ye nso ya fui na e kutuwe nya ba bia mfa nkoi. Ye JM ogumani ma se. Say na me ni JM din komo temi to o. Enti President John Dominic Mahama me ni din komo kaka na wa kote to. President Cook, a president men kan jiro say ye ni die duane pa na ye nya exercise. First, me na na do banchefu na me na do aburofo no do bayere yeso ya bre o ya bre ya do sa ye do ye nya hwe ye enim gwasi aba me na do sa o nya hwe da bi afi bi adura ate so president den time no na they were fit na ye de ubi ye upuna na wo kasi ho ofo ye ogodo djuma ma wasi wo san ba ya betena ase ubi ye na apeti bi anom na wo koda na ye ka banku na ye ka fufuo chale me se na no me ko we fish bi enkasai pa na egum. Say, hey, fish there, I say, just come yam. I mean, they are friendly, man. Mental freedom. I just say, someone said, they may win them. Oh, yeah, I say, Charlie. And the President John Dramani Mahama, a foot to a case that I say, oh, so bedi banku. Ubedi fufua, Mr. Exercise. And then Ghana, go to Kabrane will be at a chop bar. Now I give you Ghana, go musa quarantine, we are quarantine in account. Yeah, we are quarantine. kwabrani timitie nim no wi fufuo no wi akrantie no twa patasi no twa pie o wi no exercise obehia Ghana be man na fu nko ate say ade papa no president I had sometimes one say we need to put aside the politics that we do and then advise our people as well, because say mohotoma yenso ye ho atoye. That is something I think the President John Dominic mama ede afutu kese ede ama Ghana fo nyina ye da president ase oya ade abusia mama yenko yenim na we're going to go deep into the topic ede yen ebaye. One say per the constitution of our country, I think it's article 88, I stand to be corrected, I need to check, I think article 88 of our constitution, yes, I think article 88 of our constitution, a mandate attorney general say attorney general is the only body that obey prosecute. Na mo kai say abra ye papa Kenneth na kuntum kunu kufura ta dwane ye no. OSP Magana 40 say ohun say papa na ekọ. But ostopin na na stop it. Me wa pay article 88 no e attorney general kwa na otimi chi obi prosecute ni pandene court. It became a tussle between attorney general and OSP say also prosecute papa no what did he come FBI na man wanted list and say for docket in breme na OSP twetwe na say by ne court aruli say court aruli say OSP any power a otimi di prosecute nipa e wo Ghana ho e attorney general nti OSP Kissi Agyabeng wona na also ye criminal lawyer Kennedy Japan be di watema na defend dey High Court be rule say case bia OSP wodon sa ko kan say wu na prosecute ni pa bia no court say woni ho kwan say wona we say adwuma no na busua ruling by na say die poti na ruling e kire so ruling aba e kire say attorney general ni ho kwan say OSP ni ho kwan say prosecute obia. That is the number one. Amen kan say OSP person prosecute obia and so ko get approval from attorney general. Number 2, and the prosecutorial powers be a OSP, nipa be a OSP don't make court to be ano. Court say quickly ne also attorney general could take you over. Until Kissi Agyabeng, or you manage to fight corruption, and then when you get the cases for come attorney general and prosecute it. That is the third one. So past and ongoing prosecutions in ano, a bit more face serious legal challenges because I mean say Kissi Agyabeng the court na ruling we about. Met me go back to another court ko bisa say and Kissi Agyabeng ko na wan. Only power be our seen in the number better than court. When a Kissi Agyabeng say one tias here. Jefferson Boko de Kissi Agyabeng say one tias here, but say that court, Supreme Court. And they say Kissi Agyabeng if you see a bow din our statistics that the power be seen dey. Kotre kura untimi for bia nko wa bia. Da bia na me fight way na me ye way na me fight way na me ye way. Da bia so hu ade a wo ye. Twe ho so ko gina nche papa say da menye. Say Ghana so pa it be kofa bosom bi e be see so na fi the bosom no asate twe ankasa. And the court ashe Kissi Agyabeng say he cannot prosecute anybody unless he get prior and serious approval from attorney general. Also want to say Kissi Agyabeng Dominic akuritinga Ayine de siani omo fi court na way kana way ka ko na way to ne sa na ma na way to ne sa na way ka say na say Ghana yes e pe agora na edin uni ma de contract sa Kissi Agyabeng law we e bae aminchiro mu former president Nana Akufo-Addo ene de sa e say Kissi Agyabeng law we e bae na ne Nana Akufo-Addo ye ne say ohun say o jai special prosecutor nko obechi the party for ni nyina so almost that crafting law in the way say Kissi special prosecutor na person dey go court kwa na e say attorney general na eneye. But if that is the case there na me bisa won say any special prosecutor na juma nkasa na dey because Ghana your police bien na your CID your Yoko your attorney general ho enti DNT na e ko craft another law e come obi say friend special prosecutor abela nipa on to prosecute laws and I want to prosecute crime. But and Najuma say obey investigate keke. Besero in the comment section obey team Rabin Chidaba. Roseanne says it's a useless institution. Of course, me, I do believe with you because I don't even see the point. Say, Dini the special prosecutor. If that person cannot prosecute there, then what is special about that portfolio? We need to ask ourselves all these kind of questions because mine na team no it seems ye team chechire ne be na yakọ create adwuma bi we oba Ghana power Kissi Agyabeng kita na enye small power Kissi Agyabeng kita power say ono nko ani nipa onama okita commandos attorney general kra nyesa what the opa go back and watch videos of attorney general so free court oba any Kissi Agyabeng free court oba it will take you by surprise say Kissi Agyabeng ba as a commando tete o say film bi commando terminator as ono nko ani pure bodyguards aye say e no mudi Kissi Agyabeng achi de kukuru na Kissi Agyabeng nko aye say no nanam ho e say eh papa yi according to information say o use bulletproof cars and also you hunu krama ko fight say na nyina gedere kwa ontimi nchi nipa ontimi nche kotere oyedede kwa Mokai the first office of the special prosecutor Efene Martin Alamisi Amidu no ye NDC ni na now the years hadn't we no kofa Martin Amidu and other Martin Amidu question the reason being say now president then thought say Martin Amidu was going to go after John Mama or Airbus Hons and be a buy you know any NDC for and according to Martin Amidu no o say na now the Kufa the catch is on where also bechi John Mama and also catch is Debbie or investigate here no John Mama and ye boni bi 20 minutes no etini ya Martin Amidu here and say oko the current we say majority leader no e no di nachi adi o say majority leader being a member of parliament akwache ambulance e won the constituency and ya twere ho donated by member of parliament Mama Yarga into say a corruption the whole special prosecutor he was going after one ambulance ye dede say na ne say officer adene ya twere ho no any ye crime there I didn't want a quotare enko paper enfiri was David obachi Mama Yarga eh Martin Amidu obachi Mama Yarga na ambulance ono dey MPs common fund akota ko donate when this no or the common constituency Martin Amidu say menti ase meche no Martin Amidu presa wantimi anya hwe afedi e bayete ya Martin Amidu say oh say na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo was the mother serpent of corruption and o train was say we jai na so oboa Martin oboa post na dem on ntimi nchekotere ba any a kofa papa ibaye Kissi Agyabeng yeso ye criminal lawyer nti on de crime na de gu ni team papa ibaye abisi enne onche kotere bakora say no oni power ko de chinipa office of the special prosecutor team yet assist on over American ina ko chinipa ba by that time I remember on this particular show me fa ono ankasa ne act na ka chense masa office of the special prosecutor by the powers vested in you no Togo kura ntimi nkoro so ko chinipa because you center only in Ghana kura say sana kai court say ntimi enfenipa nko court so kwa America ko fo biaba Ghana edidede keke ne pampiska ede ma manfo mesra mo Ghana aban sika ede ma office of the special prosecutor no mfa nko yen nkokọ mun gusa ko institution no mfa nko yen nkokọ ne yen che nkokọ no ma school fo nkwala anwe yenum be de yentwe yenum se milk kura mun bie milk pipe e bia na pipe de ba ne yenom na office of the special prosecutor enchinipa the enchinipa so there then I don't even understand the word prosecutor and so the so no that means onye who a useless institution me nu say na okay ne no ano me anwe ye ho na adwuma ni bi hokọ ye de manipa kora wo say right from the one set na enye hwe Kissi Agyabeng hwe Ghana for him say invite a lawyer Martin Pegu so men in investigation okoduru ya also an bodyguard say watchman bi ogina gate anu akon nti no kwa de Martin Pegu ko tomu say na hu so ntimi nchinipa ye Ghana ni ngwase galo chale sometimes oje ho eje easy o etimi kuye ho ani as a people Africa is the only continent in the world that obitimi ye na ho te say oye adwuma mi wa na onye adwuma bia nti na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo te office of the special prosecutor eye dede mane ko international media mi na so be fight corruption say na oboa on fight hwe asa mi ye ho na nwuma ni bi o ha udi o machi a chale is opanya nyokum kwa na bitima kire ya de a ye be ye ti papa we nanse we kan ye de o we ye also be bodua o se bodam
mesraman se omodam omodam edipo woni ne ma o record ne nananom en wo ma ye no nipa kro no omodam
asemo dambo kesi say die chale ha adwen o se omodam yanko ye ni me maka kire NDC mpanyifo say the way ye jai honorable anodompre emane nam Ghana etum futuru gu amanfo ani no chale ha adwen but minima de a ye betimi dia stop anodompre And then I tried another mpere do Miami region, Bono East region. Na entropa another mpere edigu amanfo so e wo region mo no. Chale Agyabeng. Nti na me try say anka the regions communication officer no metimenya na kasa. Me fe no so meeting bi ase wan frɛ me biem. But me jai no say na me dem me adwuma bi. Ye ntie nsɛm another mpere akopie Bono East region a oka.
Ade we obi afọ na adembra say ya bro. Bro, entibi di bankum. Sabem ebure no ane di tuzafia na. The Friday they are tuzafia they can count. This is a staple. What is a staple? Meaning some way above for her. Fee and then in Sanye I teeth are some way. Ya dosumu a dosumu kwasi ye me who's a summoner and no quarrier. Sabi, anyone in one. Yes, so young couple betting a crap, a sunipa. Assembly, they won. Assembly, sir. A buy penny for giving a crack a bro, Effie Brazil, a man on in a diabo man. I didn't know more crap. I'm more cry, bro, as someone would have to Johnny say, I said, Yea, bro, na ye bia or Ghana, hired the man who qua muntimento. What do you? And answer some of my personal no. I any feed I am penny for shall see a dokia, maintain Sassam within penny center. Yeah, because he's a busy. For a very long time, say, bro, yet be a bro, you say, yen top. You who's at you will be that.
There be a be that. According to Honorable Another Preno, on tin in penny sem da, say importo bro, every Brazil at the Bagana. Another pre a member of parliament. A tra parliament a check. And this also on tin in penny sem da. I was shocked when another pre said this. Farmers of Bono East region, Uko Bono East, will be a from Far East. Ufi Kranza Echo a table prime, Kwame Danso, KJG, those kind of areas. They are predominantly farmers. Omu do broni emo. Eti ona bo another pre e dey probona wo through farmers and akopie ho. No kopie ho na wa hye da fa bro. No obi say we e bro. Me pa jo e bia video no wan tie ni ye. Ofa bro ana wa hye da bi say o say we e bro ana e den ya. Wo de hwade a we ye.
Ade we obi afọ na adembra say ya bro. Bro, entibi di bankum. Sabem ebure no
ye de banku ye de fufu ye de bibia. I did not done press on tin in penny sem da. Say Ghana ye importo a bro every Brazil. So watch this. On our screen, I decided to do background check. I did a lot of research. So I decided me a cousin asema meka my integrity will be at stake and I don't do it. Until me yase obi tise another pre a whole member of parliament. Na otimi kwatena ho ekodi sa ntro wei se on tin empanyin sem da se importo bro efiri baby. So 2018 who was the government? Na another prekan obi. Ghana imported a bro from Brazil to the tune of $97,000. Na another pre so on tin empanyin sem da. Yet he was a member of parliament. 2019 almost 60,000 worth of a bro imported from Brazil. No kind of. I decided to do it and center it on Brazil. Brazil. 2020 Ghana imported a bro to the tune of over $100,000, which is 2020. 2021 Ghana imported a bro over $350,000, almost $360,000 worth of a bro, and a Ghana imported from Brazil. Now another perekano. So 2022 about form kakara about $85,000. 2023 a jump people over $1 million worth of a bro was imported from Brazil. Whilst another pre was there. But surprisingly, the data shows that 2024 answer the yebe to aba ama joma ama abe for me aba in 2025 Ghana imported a bro almost $12 million. But this is data. nyame na machuro anodom parent asia onkununkusu. I did not put this data out there. So mushia NPP when I catch it almost say the current breed of NDC for any research na ye no omudi agora be go mani mase and they have to know say that be say amamuo no yes amamuo na ye di ntron ye twam ye fe na ade ye fe na tintun tan ye titim obi be bi sam say menya data we nyina free pese me kofe me ko kire we me fa data ni free ye because me pese obi be kan say oh akwa we oboa asem kan ko oboa ona onya data we free he asem kan oboa usi NPP minim say NPP ni be kan asem we by all means enti me share that the source data source nyina den e ka ho me fa nto ha ne nyina hwe ade pacho ene da ho no ubisa me question I'll get maybe me nya data ni free ye nyina abekire ho pacho clear say enye clear I can expand it a little bit say be ye nyina bi hu mpese anodom pre person be kan jam say asema me kan be boa. Ghana imports from Brazil of corn data ene da ho no OEC. First one is trading economy. Second one, OEC. Third one, World Integrity Trade Solution. World Integrity Trade Solution. Yeah, first I did the way analysis. So I had to go into UN databases and then get concrete information for all of us. Until I'm not done printing, you should go back and read. Don't munya did no more yasumno because NPP for mun trona doso. Tron kwa NPP for me din trosa. I don't pray to me din tra kese when we say asema o kan e no kware to no no nim so obwa no kan we na Ghana kwafo ni bi e twa microphone ko gino mani ze maame jo mama ba ye yesi jo mama nya hwe mo am na maame ne si yo wan de kai pa choti
wa na afre maame ya me so me yo ba tan am kita nkwala kuya ne ye bi ye nim se de ye tie nanso ye wura jo mama ba ye no enema de na komu kama enye koko ne nko an ye gina so de aye politics ame aka se mahama be se enyuma no enchense de bodan so ene e wo fom cement wo fom iron rocks wo fom enema bebre na ne boye din na ye ntimi nsidan no enne ye redo mahama ba na da ma enema ni nyina agu fom a chese na djuma o ye no e friend enti ye sra ye nuanum MPP for se omo metu mfutro mu ye no omo penso no nia na omo ye ne ntimi ponsi nan empo emu one sack kwa ne ntimi nto ena na da ma ehiafo bi te se ye no ma ye do champo no ye timi to mo ma ye ma afi emu busu o mfie anwa busu o mfie enti ye nuanum MPP for mo ba ye no ni aye wedama ma ye no omo ntimi anya bi da eti ye sro mo se omo metu mfutro mu ye ni makuafo nkase ye tie kokoso ye de omo ate so no ye ni so fisa adwuma no enye the whole Ghana nko the whole world ene ate so eti ye de ben enkura aka ne aman aka nti ye de no kwa e wo so chen enkrofo de eti ye da
why there more pia for more me another pre response o gina why na this response in man no. So I took my time, did a lot of research, data, and I'm data na beto say madam fo don't come here because you are boy home. It's like who say well research me that's it. Gloria Johnson say it's taking too long to jail most of NPP because they are talking too much. They talk too much. NPP for omo kasa masa so be ma. I know because NPP is not good at governance, but that's well in opposition doing jandam. Ajuma munim ya no and throw azane na that. That is the only thing they are good at. Omutimi bo jandam so we are. Obakasa small Kenya no kware. But I will plead with NDC for. And they said the medical kind of. I called the Bono East Regional Communication Officer of NDC. Now I wanted to draw his attention to Nyema where echoes with that region because it is at his backyard. He promised we will meet him because we were friends, but I couldn't get him. Because NCC a jai uti region when I say jandam we piwa in terminal, then you kill it. In think I not don't prenam far east to hono, na makoho, na mako kill jandam no. I not don't prenam on this uncle political maybe soon as a phone. You go there, na mo met me NDC a party o. When Kawakwana and Nado Nakaya Tiwa, no much chilo mu bibi kakra. Ewo region, one watch say the region of Babuno, Ewo Ura. Chama UNESCO host chama stay baby. Chama, as the chama we are able to do. Chama. What to region we power man not don pray be ditro. Chama no fawa chama south. Chama. esa mo chire we no bibi kakra we e fe no bunu east na na do kai o se tiwa ye chire mo bibi kakra nka no don pere turu bunu east na mo ye bunu east bibi kakra na mo chire mo bibi kakra na ya chire mo se ye okojo koke mu na se fo ye rigi ya efo ko fituo mo ya ma mera ho ma ja papa we pa mo na mo kwa e na mo tum futuro gukuafo ani I'll just say I'll try and call him. Metry. I'm going to now for Metry. I'll try and call them, and then we discuss all these kind of things. Because and say, yeah, Tennessee, Jama, we are going to do regional. Hey, can we chill on Bibi Kakara? Bunu is so idea. Then they say, Upi at table work. Kwamba go pen up before so pie. Can you block your corner? I'll bet you be for pie. Jandam in Quebec killing over far east. Killing over. You are Pama Bedu Kajina on them. I voter lake so we can and what yes. Afiri na say panto no kwa na waka achiri wa nka bi hu say jandam say enye ne kwa my best strategize chama UNESCO chama keka ho ye wo power de na keka ho na jandam no yen kill go nke ye kill no simple kra we kra za kra onuru ho ona bo jekum asa we are slow o ma pio mpeso so ba kra za na ona bo what keke na we nguru we ke don't be for a few man no ya count one say we are CMS anyway Rikus Charlie grow away ke be bomb say some bomb buru yenu ya
Mr. Man say omodam hey omodam edipo woni ne ma o record ne nananom
wow ya modam ya ai ya sana okura wanyi we panyimbo ne ai panyi be na want to omodam want to omoda me akokora aso de say de kwa mi hu bi da I just NPP mu kwana sa nkokora fo we wo chale oh yeah ni now NPP panyi fo we head the through so binia let's do this thing very quick. NPP for another jandam amoye NPP for jandam bi papa bi kwotena radio station and de bia mekan yasen de TV aka ho bi sompa eko ka say NDC mpanyifo ebajo tinsem ne yo o se NDC mpanyifo ewie sika ene esi saa ene wa ya ade na owura ene kire sika omo wie ne bie entie no
awu womo mo okay debi womo bebu NDC for discount don't use up discount na wo go purchase something Ghana wo use up discount esquire discount Mimi who NDC ni be with discount who dey come go debi mimi who NDC ni be with discount na be dey na who ye den who say NDC ni discount baby dey who ye debi who ye den who
he was saying NDC for discount yes so dey who say nkoko girl who say NDC for discount say hey agoro wani so yetie no
to o dey fra me me da opa mi hu ye who na e bia na wani okay so mami chechobu chemu mami chechobu who from discount approve to me mami chechobu approve I hear about discount now they don't take Ghana hana me take Ghana ha and Ghana for Ghana including Miss Agri what you want this for discount Omudiska. But what you approve be? Okay. Corruption the baby among Kenya. What the buy among for who so? Baby quiet me. Baby kasa. That's a person be cheche ne mamu dia. Baby cheche mu se wo bia. First of all. And yes so baby jam be catch me say dollar stabilize. And because of dollar stabilizing to be bia you okay. Ebra na dollar
on sa adwene no fom pa o se amanfo e diska kire sika o mudi na o se we go kaka se dollar stabilizer eno na etika ye di se nipa we na o be invite so on kwa kire o ba bi kuro mudi sika na o kwa na o dwane se ka papa de se nipa o papa ni na wa sora kwotena radio so radio no say twa ni video okoba o se ene makasa o ne my NDC for na de pam de NDC for ye bi say dada de na kan ya o se o NDC for wi sika he no mo wi sika na o se Google sika be na mo wi a o se na say o mo ka say dollar ba from dollar ma from na say hey papa panyin ti we na de papa wa ba o opposition koye campaign ma man for nji wundi emfa wa ban emra power ensema wo kani na jandam no mo ye no this is the third advice today. I'm a NDC for. Let me be serious here. say your fan say NP before and seminar more can at home from mono. Saman phone tia. It doesn't work like that. People listen very carefully. Now no NP before kofa document bi ba say basintele. Ajisikasa or the kwakodua kwa unsusa. We came on this show and debunked it. But I thought to say amount for ntie me do ko Techima market. Dwadifo man no. Say no mo atomutibo. Dwadifo man no mo what Techima market ni bi. Atwe camera scene no say for school girl o say dey. Chale na nsempa ma mene ka no. I was shocked to say oba basia atima tena Techima ho ama tisi yakase basintele awie sika edi sika no ekwakodua kwa unsusu a say na waje di tie nsema wo ka.
Yo, abusiafo ana so ba babiem. Me a mejina ma di ka media kire ho ho atedada. The from akua school girl. Upa Techima ndwom ana Techima na bisa sa upa akua school girl a bia be kire wo. Me sra ho show na ho ka bi maye. Na mo ye say na papa ye. First ka na ukọ kwan so sa ukọfa 1.5. Na me ye unkita 5 million wunya wono ani. Wono ani Canada so 5 million. Na ba do ma ba ton say. Then first na ukọ puano a unya nam popu. Nema ye say na fanya so na ye na ba ho ate. Oh ma me ye video na wo. Ye na me ba ho ate. O ya na ne so. Ama na so papa ye 10 million. Ama na so papa ye ma 10 million. Me sra ho. Only your mama and Casa, now your mama and Titi near Maso. Then I see a say, what's $1 so? Dollar and fan time and a swat. Dollar and fan talk to anonam. Dollar I bet you know about the quabricity. Miss Round your mama, so one can hear me. I'm a more yanchi your mama. I'm a more yanchi never match of potati. And the chair matching, because your man, open so children. Your mama, I'll be so Baba Krama and I'll be woman and I'll be Chinipa. I am Guasia. Your mama, I am going to say, I can't be a tropa. And a cocoa for Bessu, and a cashew for Bessu. A brobag, a bronia who say, when I say, I wanted to hear myself. A brave and talk. A brobag, 5 million, but never permanent talk. I could find a pension, I brobag about 12 million. Nipa toy. And can I could find a pension, I can't have every day. Now, Brian about and Kabapu and about Sansa over to be Obenabi, Obenani Pamana Babaton, now only Chenipa Crown. Your mamma, Mamuanya, until your mamma, hey, now be Yama, he said, Bata, far quiet about focus you, young what do you want to say? Mekana Samadi Bamoya pa, your mamma, Sabas in Thailand, my dear.
Bajo Tia baby, mammy, best at it. That was the reference I was making too. Bajo Tia, someone was in Winnie, Tieno.
Pa, your mamma, Sabas in Thailand, my dear. Young what do you want to say? Mekana Samadi Bamoya pa, your mamma, Sabas in Thailand, and Kabapu and about Sansa over to be Obenani Pamana Babaton, now only Chenipa Crown. Your mamma, Mamuanya, until your mamma, hey, now be Yama, he said, Bata, far quiet about focus you, young what do you want to say? Mekana Samadi Bamoya pa, your mamma, Sabas in Thailand, my dear. Your mama would have been in Thailand, so would you have been today? Who can be being today now? I'm away, and your conscious idea. Conscious, no money, but dear conscious, any part of dear conscious. And did your mamma, so that's a wild brand old mamma Muribua. Farmer Kufuado, Farmer Baumia, Nabaumia, the boy, dear Baumia, or see a dear Baumia. They get time, Mr. They get time. Your mama, who had a wabra, show her, yeah. I don't know, yes, I don't panic your mama with you, who didn't. Your mama, a bit of attachment from your Kissi, aka school girl. Nemeka, listen, number one and the boy at no, one and the boy at me. When I say about $20, dollars is what, then to be top of three. That's what I do for you, and we video hot. I don't know, yes, sir. And after me, your mama, McCann, say, you wouldn't have been your prayer. So your mama won't show you. Maybe to make you come. Your mama, maybe to make you come. My booty, so I don't know where we didn't have my father, mama.
So what I say? Enti abra NP focus basintele. Edua kwa unsusu a serious misinformation. We thought it say a man NTA. Wahu babi akwaduru. Jamni ba ejina jom ede ye campaign ene se under jomama no ye dua kwansu na kwansu sa enoma ene dua kwansu sa nye nipa ne dua kwansu sa. Meanwhile, there was nowhere on that particular document say obi kwa dua kwansu sa. There was nowhere, but that is how Kwamba Fabro Nyamo a portray no to the people of Ghana. Say Basintele ekwa dua kwansu sa. There was nothing like that. In fact, I had a copy of the document. There was absolutely nothing of that sort. And so NDC for more transe, I'm an Krufoway, Aka, I'm an atom my team to the sense, hey, Basintele, Equa could you call to Hey, Asemo. Asem, me person like that. According to Basintele, a company been approaching the say. Obetima you took one a green tea into production. It is part of it. No, yes, okay. So, what do we do? Any yen say cultivating? They say you use your own farm produce, and find yard, And so NPP4, I can't to Ghana for Tirimu say, but in tell us all it's a day. They ignored everything. But in tell about say tea, youth. The same machines in as if they ignored almost everything of that sort. Totally, nobody's talking about that. NDC, a free side so. And ye jama jandam for we say, Atiasi Krum, and a jandam on Kwan or Moye. Messeramo, one we are. I buy never do 2028 year campaign a bad deal. Because deeper now by a campaigner as a much of Madiano, near Jayomo. Copy of the document in the Dahono. Over point number 3, youth in Turkey berry production. It's a production from point A to point Z. Ubiano can say you could do because was it normally do a but sometimes NDC no minimum and I keep saying these kind of things. As a communication, I call form kakara. Until jai. Priscilla say, I mean for Priscilla message and met to her. Na me hwese meet project and kese muma. Na yankai. Also, is the accusation that there's a plenty nor or what? Because people are not buying at cheap prices, nor but at high prices. Open a time, I don't know what is happening now, but sometimes we also need to stress on some point here because there seems to be some ensembia equal to say enema boyful. But on grounds now, people are also complaining say enema boy. So I don't even know which is which now. But wow, walk Ghana no. Mum no bet me actually at the porting equal so. Because all team are me, or your campaign, my NPP in there, meaning along the point, and like Jandam no way. But, many ones say, obey Geneta Chimajum, adding Tron say, and number first not only 50 cities in now, go 200 cities, and Yano Quarry. So sometimes on the money we need clarification from our buyers and say, no, they should also come on board and then tell us. Because I'm saying, but you are in the comment section, so waiting about. Because some of these kind of things, one way you be screaming, then you're tinny maso, but at the end of the day, no, we can't go do for money and tinny man so. Because if people are actually accusing the buying or the dollar and one politics, but dollars no, my muti, my man, or see who could eat number kijia. $5 in a face, so, and I say voter leaking so. But a buying to the be as $40. So I don't know what is actually happening on the grounds. Oma ye hu sa ne man so na fide ya ebe kasa ama aban no ye hunu how a ebetimi akasa ama aban no ene aban no achitafo nti moma yenko yenim ba cho mi be yi ona bobi nso video akero gade
fam wate bra come but light ni mi mo wa be so mun ti mo light bobi mo why Why? But who's a more ambassador? I'm over there. So now more brother than
Now no me video be na Vincent as if you don't know. Was in the obo street lights. Me who video be na Sam George say MP. Enye wo dwuma say anima we. Eso Sam George nkuro for ne ye o. And MP obo street light. Enti adwuma mo na mo ye no. I don't know. I don't know. Minima de omo ye. And then Sam George nkuro for the street lights. And I Vincent ko say fuya and na ma obo. Enti woni ma yen kan jira o. When I was MP, enye kwan MP, most street light MP nye say, "Unuya na ebo no, ti wo dem anko bo na tena ho. Wo be kwa about wo be kwa nya, wo hwe 2 votes kura wunya." MP for Nyandam. Wa se da ko gina NDC party office. Se Bob na wu nto be bo foforo ho. MP mu ya anadwo na obo street lights. Hey. Asimo, Rikus, so see there's no okay, Rikus, you've got it. I think it's from your end, right? All right, me that's it. Eti abusia mama yanko ade asemba ko there's something very serious I want us to discuss. NDC phobia starting soon. Mr. President, please listen to me from this point. NDC phobia starting soon. I've gotten the first caller on the line. Ti mama family na video ento aso. Mini ya bibia bako there.
Ajani. Bet me ba so na.
Oh, also dada. Enti no yento anko so dey heavy na person oka.
Me beze me kan enema bo na e ma form no.
Okay. I dwen chere the same.
Ma dwen chere tiawa. Who say for the last 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. After you mark a minority for section bi no.
Yes.
Ko share freight forwarders omo imported enema kese ba omanum.
That's true.
Amoko ye meeting wo one of the hotels in Accra. Na shockingly after some meeting 3 days time pepe yeti and say si pure water for say
omotum
tutu niema tutu omunso ntimi me monitor sa Ayine steps na me hwede be ko because me say NPP ko na wo mu no no yan kan okore bi say NPP ba power or support nkofo ade into business.
Okay.
More than NDC.
Of course, someone said that is the political ideology of NPP.
Yes.
And NDC is purely socialist. So we need to distinguish the two.
Asika for what o man mu a mo businessmen na mo nyina mo NPP for Dr. Kwako Otenum say Kofo deliberately FSC now said they will promote those kind of people to be billionaires. Sometimes I know why angel Fatuke Kenesa they know.
Yes.
But you know, omo timia forswa say omo import oil and this anema ka engine part ni na they belongs to the NPP. And omo free power no. Those people no will make sure say wono say dollar ba from kwa na ono kofa ba ono na di wura market ho. Enti no won't be for so na so meti na no so.
Sir.
Enti ni sa market woman no more than when I a blue mu say omuti more than omuti tini ma so no Mr. Munufie enya mo photo.
Okay.
Because straightforward and no important work okofa na ma na ba. But ono na say o person support the government ni no. Wa mia price na odema retailer na wa odema wholesale no. Dia na betimi aye. Enti on so mo kwaye sa meeting ni wie na afa anche ye say importers exporters guta hwan omo say omo the AI for biaba port ho
now master T
port ho omo ni fa omo sha say be cause strike these are all the work of NPP.
Okay.
And the media me the biya me say NDC ba masa politics no enye nyamesumo. You have the power to build the capacity of your people. Say can find say sogli one power Mr. Togo afede the company ya or power electricity magana. You find the same kwa MPP ni pa me say nkasame nka Ghana mind the sumu.
Nka odum no da.
Say power no ka power ne hwan ni nyina ne say nka e MPP financial system a komo dum na ma dum so aba. And you know NDC should support their own.
That's true.
Pharmaceutical industries ni niema drive into the economy no empower your people. Said the buyer almost no say even if you are not in government they will cushion you.
That's true.
Now also who jai who say oh na me say sa they cause o man mu NDC for pani phone kwa no omani be phone be kwa bochen NDC for. I'm telling you. Me say who NDC CEOs ni bi who somebody be before na street is no more sresra. Come on.
Enya asem ketwa.
Yes say asem ni na say eni na ye nuano ba NDP no power no who say eni ye nuano.
Who was an enemy? Yeah, that's true.
The media me say enema bo na e da so ne bo da so ye din no. MPP work or opposition but still control economy no. The media massam ni na no. Do do pa Mr. Munufi for when it to form if in na kwei who support ho no. Be say ye be call strike because of say AI bi na my import duty no akosoro nti enema bo so be kosoro. What they say wa ha ye hwe de be si akọ.
Ye wa ha ye hwe si de be si akọ me da se minia. That's it. Enti minia si ye wa ha ye hwe se ne a ebesi akọ. That is why we're going to check. Minia bo point bi so. O say NDC for mo ye ne NPP for akọ hwe abom too much. E pa mo kai papa ya president baya yes all moment and they rent control anono. Video be about online NDC for I accuse papa ni say na we NPP ni o. Enti niema na waye ho waye ni nyina no. Obeye agu NDC aban ni mase. Pacho watch and listen carefully to this particular video you are watching away because sometimes of course I cannot verify it since some papa ne kan no no kware anaso obwa but listen to it very carefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to my NDC family members. Today I want to find out something. So who exactly in the NDC made Frederick Opoku the rent commissioner? I want to find out something. What background check did they do about the guy before giving him that position? Are they even aware who that guy is? Why are we doing this thing to ourselves as a party? Then suddenly we win power and everything that we said is becoming opposites. Why are we doing this thing to ourselves? Did they do any background check about this guy? This Frederick Opoku guy is a sworn enemy of the NDC. This is somebody who campaigned against the NDC in 2016, campaigned against the NDC in 2020, campaigned against the NDC in 2024. And I'll show you evidence. The guy campaigned against us. Then suddenly when we came into power, we didn't find anybody within the NDC to make him the rent commissioner. We made this our sworn enemy the rent commissioner. Have you seen the bad PR he's giving us? Have you gone to social media to listen or watch the comments that people are passing about the things that he's saying? This guy is a classical and a working definition of corruption. He will do everything that he can to win, to get money. Yes, that's the guy. Let me tell you something. This guy stays in Old Fadama. Me, I'm the assembly member for Old Fadama. So if I'm speaking out of fact, things that I know. This guy was made the secretary to the Old Fadama community. And 60,000 of our money vanished in 2021. When he chopped that money, he vanished from Old Fadama. We never saw him again until today. This guy, after we winning power in 2024, suddenly he said he had formed Women for Lodina. And you know what he did? He went around the communities and registered people in the name of forming a group for Madame Lodina. took dues 20 cedis each from every member for more than 7 months. Up to today, the guy has not rendered account of the monies that he took. Then suddenly we've made this guy the rent commissioner. Is it that we don't have people in the NDC? Have you so soon forgotten about the people who struggled with us to get us the power that we are having today? Who made him that pussy? Who made him the rent commissioner? The president should really be ashamed of himself. This is so bad, and I'm very angry. Ordinarily, I shouldn't be, but this one, I have to talk about it. Because it's becoming one too many. One too many. How can we give such a position to our sworn enemy? Look at the comments that he's passing. Have you even checked on the things that people say about the things that he's saying? My brothers and sisters, it is time for us to wake up. We can't sacrifice. We can't be bullied. We can't be doing. They can't do all of these things to us. And then suddenly, when we come into power, our enemies are now enjoying, and we are seated, and nobody is minding us. It's not right. And for me, I think it is high time some of us speak about this issue. Frederick Opoku is a sworn MPP member. Somebody who will never see anything.
Asemo. Enti papa e dia odi aba no. No. But I want to say, President Cook, I started this particular campaign saying these kind of things. But it seems to say somebody is behind appointments. I don't know how he or she is doing the appointment. He said, Nipa bi mo ha abra ye yezu eyeza no wa metiem da. Ezo oba jampeno na nipa no mum ne kita political appointment. Na wa otiem yezu eyeza no onka ho. Well anyway, me combine it two. Yeah, but can you be? Yeah, unko Yoko boss, your Raymond Acha so ho. Now tell me who say Raymond Acha, one of the Council of State members at the CNE, while label a Council of State member as Froster. Minim story no more. Yeah, unko honto. Not Accra FM. Enko bisa honto say e diena ekoso. Listen to him.
Say die ko ye kwa de menu now to me who letter be a Yoko for Troy about Council of State member voter reading. Now me say film hey Ramona Chapa ya hype say where can say Israel train.
But the issue is true.
Okwa any letter now was say Council of State member no were former staff Emanam 1. Which is never true.
Onya
juma order. And Onya Juma or da I'm a Nam 1 for the first time. Nam 1 I post. Oh yes, Nam 1 I post.
Yeah, no catch you say Dipaneboa.
Or sister I'm not listen for the first time. Nam 1 and kwa baby akwadan and Nam 1 yes. Not just say was in Ukra dream say state institution we are intelligence institution. Who need intel?
Ayeka, bro.
Problem ni nyina ne say
economy no kwa na eboa
problem ni nyina ne say papa or your Council of State member or company auto good a year before grab good board beba no to me create a good board alliances no to me to good to me to good to me good kwa manone ano ne adwuma ko bia kwa pam say me supply good between June 2025 to June 2026 within 4 or 5 months we team supply good no over 75%. Omo koso na se maintain ho ase ba wo ne nipa na oni business ena nipa na fa case di abra wu Yoko se osusi se nipa na sisi no Yoko we invite directors and managers of the company mo buy we take omo statement ama wo grant omo bi omo koi wa court Yoko na court o court no court will really dey tiawo say this is a civil matter. This is not a criminal because Yoko is a state institution. And you fight for the state and not individual. And this is a civil matter. Already know what's what fizzy on my account without authorization. And I say order from court. And as High Court really say the only case. What ferry akona I feel the old defender. I feel also by us say any mokra mweda mempemubium adwuma wura nankasa na penatino. We invite in our my no issue document say we're a fugitive. Johnny. Thank you. Personal attack as if say Yoko office one and you sue any personal agenda. And you're so sad.
No, Raymond Wankasa, me Martin Yama Baby and Sabia. I don't want to talk about
no, me see the member who know. Wo de very soon be hu recordings e be pie. Very soon be hu recordings e be pie. And this state institutions are. Oh, on sa no hu no no cra se amfe ya sorry amfe na nsi for ma agiagu. Yes, mpenyin se achia ne nso mu ye esna bebo nyina agiagu. Bisa me na ye mu se ho ye si afi mu 2026. Yen kire adwuma yo kwa ya Ghana as a country ya nya ho benefit. Yen kire adwuma as attorney general aya Ghana fo nya ho benefit. Cases o sha ase last year be sine akusi sen. Na no one kasa wo say nipa wa fa ne se oya.
Anyway, fancy wo edama say honto. Enti honto kan say nam 1 e tworo de by say nsema yoko kan enye no kware. Eno copy ne da ho no. Nam 1 only nam 1 ye na apia minka. O say nsema yoko fo atworo kroko no kware. Ono akwa no kro wonim ne ba bia. Say o say yoko pa mo na mo te Ghana mo na mo investigation pa na say na mo investigation dia ne minim ba bia investigation no mo ye rekọ. Ti nam 1 tworo by say odo crash de kwa mo ka ko no ne nya adwuma da. But that is the country we live in. Enti minim say no kwaro say ye no ko ma defend Raymond da because when about you enemy dey nyina epe ma defend ne da. Me who say na Captain Smart so be kind the same thing say NDC for man here Raymond be go NDC or dem be ko opposition. Enti say na hon top be kan bi. Hwe sa man so ya mo twene me who say voter regional house of chiefs nyina ne yoko disi ani yoko se da akwa ne ye froster. Say ye ka so be a froster so court nkwa na kan say o. Court nkwa na bet me project a proclaim obi say we froster. Enzo yoko mu ya tworo say akwa na ye froster. A council of state member NDC for man we am go opposition demo. Anyway, they men can wait. Here they can be. Yeah, buy me a bicycle like economy nibi. Oh, really? President like that? Is that true? President Cooks, I even heard Listo was saying that NDC should check out the woman in the office of the AG who is sabotaging things in the background or behalf of NPP. So there seems to be somebody somewhere. Odi dream bi ho, enya sa. Basa aban so kan ho bi nti ne be ko to bi ano aban so onimu bi because sometimes no nema ni bi ho a wo kan enye party bi or power per me observation no opposition doesn't win power by a government in power no wa o te ho a na wa boa ho ready to opposition mo meje because the moment you assume power no be so pompous to say some George me ni bi nti e kan kwala won ti ase obe presa oni ba ho so na se be o ugin opposition odi opposition mom na ko bi sa ho say na eden na ko opposition ni enso na science na do ko opposition no na eda wa o hwena no but na o ma obi akwan e ma ne nka enti aban mo ya appointment bi ma enkrofo doubt say kwan na ye appointment no kwan na ye ubi say wunya ansa obi e no wo so nim ni po ya appointment no enso o te wane akofa NPP ni ya command power. Na say ameti say maami ye fe say Maria Mwako wa ye na ko France aban mu nipa be ka say enyo no kware nso ko France maame ne te ho o ko France maame ne wo Ghana embassy in France o ye adwuma ho enso ye nyankrofo be ka say o enyo no kware me na me ka jo so ko France maame ne ye adwuma ho maame ne ba Ghana 1 month pe be kasa ma adwuma mama because ono e Kennedy Japan and also pe ba o me ya o be ka say we ya no ya man appointment e wo France o te France wa beka se Maria Mwako hwan no onya adwuma ho Ghana embassy in France oboa oya adwuma ho enso ye tiem eyezu na yedi bi atem NDC for a Europe krokure ni ho ya man political appointment yes uko ba bi e mission so ho NDC for a Europe ye chapter and constituency executives e Europe bisa se hwan na nya position oto wana edu bi fi Ghana ba Maria Mwako hwan se nke padwama na obi ote Britain ade ye fa ne Ghana State Commission in Britain ye pagya na France nti France ni nyansani ni wo NDC ni. But anyway, let's put this here. Agyabeng dey nipa o ma appointment no ye bisa the same general secretary kura also no nim nipa o appointment no ndi go bisa chief of staff who bisa chief of staff or ti bisa president ye na ye ko bisa na question nti they say e yezu no ene ye betiem based on condition President, we need somebody like Listo who is also NDC to do these background checks to fish out these nation records. But they are there because appointment. NDC for Manu Nesu no. NDC for Kukudam for Esu etia. So hunipo ya appointment. Ubisa obia hunipo ya appointment no. And so to when I call NPP in there question now what ho. To say the politics here the nyansa na ebe ye. Obetiam ezua bisa ho se tia na otiam no oni kosi a dey na obedi. Anyway, we see the basic one there. So be any question be beside there. So question be on so there I'll take my time to address it. But say be any there I think say I'll end it here and there. Na nyame ya adoma ochena ya sign ababiem. Channel A the debate with the Munufi and as I call you Facebook or YouTube so bit manya Munufi politics any of this on sa bit me aka. So wait me share am from Saka I'll be very happy. Rico bro, you are right that the lady in France I heard is from the host of the Ambassador TV. Yes. Oh, some of France that's true. That program now Ambassador TV host I was invited to come there. NDC France chapter. All of the executive they are my friends. I know. So the woman is on the embassy there. If I need free Britain, NPP you know. Akonya Juma Ewa Ghana's embassy in France. Na NDC for branch executive chapter executives or nothing. Anyway, I just said I said in the my and your party no. NDC for NPP to yempe. Na yes ade anka yatene. Me kan Yankopon hata so ke betene. E twa bom. Go yatene a ibenyo ho but you dey emfa ne saye. We yes our mambo for. Enti yanko eja yempe elder jukum style bia ha. Abusuya so the channel here the debate with Munufi. We can subscribe ya but you take your time as I indicated na subscribe. Yankopon ene obia enta Rikus meda wase Priscilla Cook meda mo nyina ase. Gloria Johnson, you also part and parcel of the game. Meda wase Jefferson, Charlie, what is saying? Meda wase papa. Jazz Photos, also you are also part. Me offer be Amsterdam. Offer Raymond live. And there we are me no offer bon komo pa. So creative, meda wase. Why are there? Me easy Charlie. Politics sometimes on with me ya no mabu abam. No call. Charlie, messages in the yana edo. Only Jefferson, messages in it too much. Roseanne, medase. Roseanne, me hu ye nti je say o ma me hu ye pa why. Roseanne bisa say why are they still using the old currency rate? I don't know. That is Ghana for you. Ghana this ana pay o ye pa no share. Ghana need you pushing baby u shaking and shaki. Mental freedom. You were the first on the show when this month. Why are they? Mental. Charlie, anyezo. Politics in Ghana is a crime scene. Rikus, the basic for some party nego, and I say, this is the base in here. Anyway, we see how you wish you out now.
Block was your case, Obi a refugee. Oye nipa be. Refugee.
I say refugee match.
Hey. Refugee obia or free a Burkina for no baby club refugee for one obi do one match. Okay, Africa. What's a refugee? Burkina for no say scar kwan no. Ona o ka masem. Omo baby no waba. Refugee. Strangers, stranger.
If say
strangers. Come out to quiet for baby no waba do ya. Refugees. Because Ghana ni akwa bochiri. Refugee.
Okay.
Because you imagine, I can all back. I say, hey, book me.
Now, Osanka baby.
Can. I say, refugee. Referee, FIFA na kofa referee naba.
FIFA akofa referee no at the naba.
US. So we are only Ghana for match yelisuyi.
FIFA the referee free
US.
Eba ebi blame ha be di match. Sa referee no refugee. Toto nyanya mumie no hwan na etwa.
Emia.
Na wa afia ade me nua ye. O hwe ye. De me nua ye. Refugee chese. Metwa. Obi refugee chese obi a ofri bi ma aso akobi man mu. E refugee.
Toto nyanya na botra sama memisa awasefo. Yes. Professor Achisa the castle be a refugee or any pabe.
Refugee.
Yes.
If you are boss can.
Obia or boss kind anu. Obia or boss kind